Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. I just want to do a quick kitchen safety video. So we've talked about clothing and hair, and you saw that in the presentation that I shared. This would be an example of something that you would not want to wear in the kitchen, because look, when I'm kind of bending over, this could get caught in food. It could also get caught in like electronic devices. It could catch on fire. So you do not want long, baggy things in the kitchen. Another thing that is wrong is that my hair is down, okay? Again, if I'm working over something, my hair could get caught in a food processor, it could catch on fire, or just hair can fall out in your food. So you wanna pull your hair back. Wearing an apron in the kitchen is really good because it protects your clothing, but this is a dirty apron. So if I am working with meat and I wipe my hands on my apron, then I'm transferring that potential bacteria onto my apron, and when I wipe my hands, I might transfer it back to another food. So you want a clean apron. I'm gonna leave this on right now. Okay, so the other thing that you want is to make sure that electronics are not right by the sink, because as you're washing dishes, water can get splattered or an electronic could fall in the sink. You can see that this one has little like suction cups, so that's not going to be as big as of a problem, but you want to keep electronics away from the sink so that you don't get electrocuted and they don't, spark up. Another thing is when you're done using knives, don't put them in the sink. Put them beside the sink so that you can see them when you're gonna wash your dishes, because if you have a knife laying in kitchen water in the sink, you might not see it, reach in there and cut your finger. The other thing that's wrong here is that this pan handle is out. So if I walk by, I could flip this pan, and if it has hot stuff, it could go everywhere, or it could just fall on my feet. I don't have any shoes on, and that's a no-no too, because you want to keep your feet protected. So you always want to make sure that your oven doors are closed, because if your oven's open, first off, it could be hot, but then somebody could trip and fall over it. Same thing with, I got a lot of stuff in that cabinet. Same thing with cabinets. Bam, I could hit my head. Okay, so you want to keep your cabinet doors closed when you're done with them. And always use a step stool to get up. You don't want to climb on your counter because you could fall off and hurt yourself. The last thing that I want to go over is baking soda. I've said this several times in our meat. So there's always going to be baking soda in our fridge at school, and then there's also baking soda in our spice cabinet there. I keep it in the fridge too, and so you can just, if there were ever a fire, you take it, sprinkle it on the fire, and it would be put out. So those are just a few kitchen safety tips. We'll talk more on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.